Hi, it's Amelia Lee here from Undercover Architect, and I really wanted to just share this as a word of warning because I have a lot of homeowners who talk to me about the fact that when they're building or renovating their home, they're going to be able to use friends or family members or friends of friends or friends of family to help them get it done for less money, in less time, or with more flexibility or some range of options. And I also have homeowners telling me about when that situation has gone really pear-shaped. So I just wanted to, as a word of warning, make a suggestion to you. If you're planning on using a friend or a family member to help you build your project, that you picture what the worst case scenario is. If everything went to hell in a handbasket, what would that look like, and what would you need to do in order to protect yourself, and what can you set up now? I think the challenge that we have is that when we do things like this with our family members or with our friends, is that we treat the situation a bit more casually than we would if we were actually commissioning them to do it formally, and that may mean that you don't get proper quotes, you don't get contracts, and when there's so much at stake, it's not just the fact that it's your home and it's the quality of your home and the amount of money that you might be spending on it, the fact that you might be borrowing that money, but there's also, when it's family or it's friends, it's there's relationships at stake. And I think that what I see happen often is you think, well, we've known these people for ages, it's not going to happen to us, it's not going to be us that this happens to, but I've just seen enough times where it's gone so badly, so pear-shaped, that I really just want to issue this as a word of warning. Please just be sure that you understand what can go wrong. It doesn't mean that it will, but if you actually think about what can go wrong, and then you at least have an honest conversation about it, and you protect yourself financially, legally, all those types of things, building buffers to your process and project overall, then the best case scenario is that it can all be perfectly fine, and that you do come out of your renovation or building project with it costing less money or being faster or more flexible. But the worst case scenario is just so far at the other end of the spectrum, to the point where I've actually seen homeowners have builders who were family members or friends of family leave their site half done, walk away with drawings, walk away with approvals and all sorts of things, and leave them with a half finished house and nothing to be able to do about it. So it's just a really hairy situation to try and reverse. So word of warning: if you're going to use friends, family members, or friends of friends as your builders or tradespeople on your renovation or building project, picture what the worst case scenario is, make sure you're protected, and then you can be confident that if things do go wrong, that you're covered, and if they don't, that you're getting a great outcome. I'll see you later. Bye.